Some DC fans are claiming Warner's The Flash is one of the best DC movies to come out ever, and the other half are calling for a boycott of the movie. Actor Ezra Miller is causing quite the stir among superhero fans amidst the upcoming release of the Flash film. The film is set to release in June of 2023, but a second trailer was recently released in late April, along with the film's first full screening at CinemaCon in Las Vegas. After the first full screening, many fans took to Twitter to commend the movie and share their excitement. After all, DC fans have been left disappointed by the DC cinematic universe for quite some time, so the promise of a solid film is considered revolutionary by many, but the other half of DC fans are riled up about the release of the film and the praise it's receiving. The Flash actor Ezra Miller has had quite the controversial few years leading up to the film's release, so let's take a look at a timeline of the actor's actions and what fans are saying on Twitter. The Ezra Miller controversy began back in April of 2020, when video of Miller appearing to get physical with a woman at a bar in Iceland surfaced online. Miller's representatives later told Vanity Fair that the actor had a quote spontaneous reaction to a group of teenagers doubting their martial arts skills. Later in April, while still in Iceland, Insider reported Miller interacted with a then 18-year-old who claims the actor psychologically abused her. Then Ezra went quiet for a couple of years and issues resurfaced in 2022. Miller faced multiple run-ins with the law in Hawaii, including accounts of assault, breaking and entering, and disorderly conduct. Then there were multiple accounts of harassment involving an 18-year-old and a 12-year-old in June of 2022. In that same month, Miller was housing a mother and her 3 children in an allegedly unsafe environment for kids, which resulted in the Vermont Child Services Department getting involved. Just 2 months later, in August of 2022, Miller was charged with felony burglary for breaking into a Vermont residence and allegedly taking bottles of alcohol, but these charges were later dropped after Miller pleaded guilty to trespassing. In late August, Miller released a statement which reads, "I want to apologize to everyone that I have alarmed and upset with my past behavior. I'm committed to doing the necessary work to get back to a healthy, safe, and productive stage in my life." But for many longtime fans of The Flash and Miller, an apology can only go so far after so much has happened. Production of the Flash movie took place from April to October in 2021, with additional reshoots in October of 2022, in which Miller was called back for. Many fans recognized Warner calling Miller back for reshoots in 2022 meant they were sticking with the actor, regardless of the controversy surrounding them. This shocked DC fan tweeted, "They let Ezra Miller reshoot the Flash scenes between arrests." Another Twitter user chimed in, "What's worse for Warner Brothers at this point? Sinking millions upon millions more dollars to reshoot the Flash movie, / CGI Ezra Miller out, or just continuing head-on into the absolute PR nightmare Ezra Miller is creating for them? They're not gonna break even either way." Despite the amount of praise the Flash is receiving by critics, it's not going to be enough to win over some fans. This has been Abby with What's Trending. Let us know how you feel about Ezra Miller as the Flash, and find us everywhere at What's Trending.